Reija, and welcome to an impromptu space opera September reading vlog. I wasn't supposed to start vlogging, but then I got like an idea that maybe I want to do like a try a chapter thing, and then it evolved into, well, I could just vlog my entire reading week because Joules from Page by Page is coming to visit me from Germany, so we are gonna get into a lot of shenanigans. And then it kind of evolved into, well, I should just vlog my entire reading month. So I guess you are going to be seeing like 4 or 3 reading vlogs this month. Well, we shall see. Anyway, today, this is like yesterday actually, because it's over midnight right now. I have been reading Frankenstein in Baghdad by Ahmed Saadawi. I am buddy reading that with Shannon from That's So Poe, and it's going well. I mean, there's been some personal things which have caused me to not be in like a huge reading mood, but I'm glad that I'm buddy reading it because talking about it with Shannon has like elevated the reading experience, and we've been having a lot of fun. Or I have been having a lot of fun. I hope Shannon has had a lot of fun too, but yeah. Anyway, it is approximately 5 minutes past midnight, so Space Opera September is starting right now, and I still don't know what I'm going to read first, so I am going to try a chapter from 3 things and see which of them I'm going to be reading. Okay, so I have finished reading the first chapter of each of these books. And the first chapter of Murderbot was pretty action-based. We're introduced to Murderbot and find out how it operates, what its like mental state is, and about the team that it serves, and there's a little bit of an action scene, and Murderbot gets like damaged, and we figure out that it's trying to hide the fact that it has hacked itself so that the company that owns Murderbot doesn't like figure it out. So that was the first chapter, basically introducing the concept of Murderbot as a character, what it is, and most of the like team dynamics. So pretty interesting. Then I read the first chapter of Solaris, and this was basically an astronaut arrives on a remote space station which is like hung above a planet, uh, and he arrives there and is expecting to be greeted by a team of like scientists at this space station, but when he arrives there, there's like something really sinister going on, and he has like only met one other person, and that other person is like really paranoid and like scared of him and what is happening, and it looks to be like really psychological and sinister and horrific, and I am really intrigued. And then in Babel 17, we didn't get that much in the first chapter. We have the main character who is known as the General Forrester, and he is part of the military, and there's like world building wise, we don't know much. We don't know like what the planet they're on is. We know that there have been like some trade embargoes and stuff. We know that during the 20 years there's been some sort of invasion, and it's been seriously affecting the different planets that are in the like syndicate, and there has been like sabotage and these kinds of accidents, and the only thing they know that unifies these accidents is this thing called Babel 17, and they have contracted a language specialist to figure out what this thing is, and it's got like a lot to do with linguistics, which is really interesting, but at the same time the prose is a little bit like dated. So I think with all that said, the first thing I'm going to be reading is Solaris. I am going to be continuing with this one for the time being. So yeah, that is my update for now, and I will see you later. I will probably go to sleep now, and I will update you later in the day. Hello, so I've woken up about an hour ago. It's like 1 p.m. or something, and we've just been doing a little bit of cleaning today because, you know, we are having guests over, so need to get this place into a semi like presentable state, because like partner had cleaned the entire place up while I was away, and then I came home and destroyed everything. So, you know, I need to do some penance. Currently, I'm having a little bit of a break. I'm sitting here with my latte, and hopefully we are going to take out the trash and vacuum a bit, and then I think I'm going to read Solaris and some more chapters of Frankenstein in Baghdad, so that I can update Shannon on how that is going. And yeah, that's gonna be it for like Sunday. Cleaning and reading. Hey, so I just got back from my library trip, and it's super humid out, so my hair is doing all the wacky things again. Ugh. Yeah, we are just gonna have to work with that. So, I went to the library, and because I am a person who apparently can't not pick up books while I'm at the library, I borrowed some comics, as one does. And I've also been doing some little bit of unhaul thing on my bookshelves, which you can see. Where's my finger? There, behind me. I've been doing some culling of my bookshelves. You will get an unhaul video later. And I've also been reading some more of Solaris. I'm currently on page 50 or so, and I've been really enjoying it. It's really creepy. It's really sinister and creepy, and I am kind of loving it. Some of the language is a bit outdated, so if you are belonging into a minority group, you should be aware that there are some terminology that might feel a bit insulting to a modern audience, but I personally think that that's just part of the time that it's written, and it doesn't come across as malicious. So take that as you will. But yeah, I've been really enjoying it so far, and I can't wait to finish it. I might actually think that I will finish it by the end of the day. So yeah, that's what's going on my Monday. Okay, so it's Wednesday, and today me and Joules went for a little shopping spree, and basically hung around the city and stuff. I didn't do any filming yesterday because I was too busy, and today I was also a little busy, but now we are settling in for the night and are doing a little bit of reading, I guess, maybe. We'll see. Hey Jules.
Hey.
What are you reading?
It so happens that I'm reading Ancillary Justice by Leckie. What are you reading?
Interestingly, I'm also reading Ancillary Justice by Leckie.
Oh wow, what page are you on?
I'm on page 9.
That's peculiar. I'm on page 9 as well.
That's strange.
Yes.
It's as if it's like fate or planned.
Do you want to buddy read it?
Sure.
Yeah.
We should probably do that.
Yeah. Good.
All right. So time for my last Thursday update. It is literally midnight so we're actually inching towards Friday now. But today was a pretty hectic day. We went to Suomenlinna, which is the island fortress off the coast of Helsinki, with Joules. And we pretty much spent almost the entire day there, and then got home and made food and just like chilled because we were so tired. And made a little more progress in the Ancillary Justice by Leckie. I've put Solaris on hold for now because like I'm reading Ancillary Justice together with Joules. So, but we've both noticed that it takes a lot of concentration because the book is a bit confusing at the start. Like it really like throws you in at the deep end and doesn't give you a lot of information of the different like concepts that are going on. And it's like a lot of navigating with the terminology and like the general ideas that the author is trying at with like gender and such. So I'm intrigued, but it feels like I need to like use every single % of my brain to understand what is going on. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow I will get some more of it read, and yeah, I will keep you posted. On Friday, I took Joules to enjoy her last full day in Finland. We went to the botanical gardens in Kaisaniemi. They had a free admission day on Friday, so we got really lucky and got to enjoy the greenhouses for free. I have always loved the botanical garden. It is so inspiring. There were lots of people there drawing and sketching away, and the botanical garden actually like has made this possible for people in like to do sketching because they offer like chairs and there's plenty of good lighting and good spaces to draw. And I will definitely go back one day to draw myself because it was so inspiring. Also in the gardens I got this huge inspiration to pick up Suberg semiosis because this whole like mysterious plant life experience got to me, and I was constantly thinking about, wow, this reminds me of semiosis and I want to read it. And especially these little alien-like flowers completely got to me, and I can't wait to pick up semiosis. After the botanical garden, we went to Fatser Cafe, and I went completely nuts and ordered everything. But it was so delicious, and you know, what's better than having a nice memory with a friend and just eating good food in a nice location? It was fun, and I enjoyed it. Then we went to the National History Museum, and I got to say that I am a bit saddened by the fact that my knowledge of Finnish history isn't as good as I thought. I was reminded of a lot of things that I didn't know, and that made me want to pick up some Finnish history books and start to brush up on my country's history, because it is a bit shameful that I only seem to know about Finland from, let's say, 1700s onwards. But yeah, it was truly a magical experience. And of course I had to take video of these closets because, let me tell you, these closets will take you to Narnia. Like, I would be surprised if they didn't. And they're just amazingly crafted. And just this whole day was really inspiring. So it's Saturday, almost 3 in the morning, and in about half an hour I'm going to take Joules halfway to the airport so that she can catch her flight. And probably while we're in the bus I'm going to try and read some more Ancillary Justice so that I can stay awake. But when I get home I am going to fall asleep so fast. I slept for like 5 hours, went to sleep at 9 in order to make this work. And yeah, I am dying inside right now. So we'll see how this works out. So I just got back. The trip to the city center was very uneventful and calm, and I even got some reading done, which was great. But the trip back, oh boy, like this is why I hate traveling at night on a Friday, Saturday, like night, because the bus was filled with drunks and I had to take a different bus than I normally do. So it left me stranded in some strange bus stop, and I had to like Google Maps my way home, and walking through some really weird dark forest in the middle of the night is really scary, and I swear I saw like shapes in the woods, like it was all starting to like creep in. So that was a nice time. But Joules is on her way home. I had a fantastic week with her. And yeah, I am gonna start wrapping up this week's vlog right here. This week I got 62 pages read of Solaris. I'm on page 24 of all systems read. Page 14 of Bubble 17, and I have made it to page 25 of Ancillary Justice. So that amounts to a bunch of pages read this week for Space Opera September. Next week I will probably have a lot more reading done because, you know, this week I was with Joules and I showed her around town, so all my reading was kind of sporadic and in the moment, like a few pages here and there. So next week I am basically working from home and like studying and writing essays and assignments, so I should get a lot more reading done next week. But action-wise, it's gonna be a more boring week when it comes to like vlogging, because I'm not going to like probably leave the house or something. I'm just gonna like do assignments and read, which is actually like gonna be like, this week was so social that I'm really glad to have some like introvert time for myself. And I also read a few chapters of Frankenstein in Baghdad this week, which was good. And the goal for next week, for the next vlog, is that during next week I want to be able to finish Solaris. Hopefully even like during this Sunday or something, I'm gonna finish Solaris. I'm hopefully going to finish Frankenstein in Baghdad. That's not for Space Opera September. And I am hoping to get to like the halfway point of Ancillary Justice. That's my goals for the next week. And yeah, this has been my first vlog of Space Opera September. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Space Opera September shenanigans. I will see you in the next one very soon. Bye bye!